Welcome to the John Arpen Textiles vlog. This is episode
29. Welcome.
Almost at number 30. That's so many.
Lots. Midlife crisis at 30. Woo.
For the vlog, yeah.
Yeah, not us. I'm way past 30 and would love to be 30 again, so never mind.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. I'm Helena.
And I'm Donna.
And some of you who do normally watch this may have noticed that there is a lack of a Sonja today. There is usually one. Unfortunately, this is because she has been diagnosed with cancer and is off getting treatment. So hopefully she will be back with us soon enough. But in the meantime, you're stuck with us. Sorry. We will also be being joined by Laura, who you often see running one of the machines for us. But today she's actually going to come and join us in here, dressed up like a non-milfolk. Well, sort of.
Yes, yeah. Possibly, still a bit more folky, but we'll be modelling all the annual 4 patterns, so
that's what we're showing you today.
That's what's happening today.
Yes, I was just saying, if you've been watching some of our other recent vlogs, you've seen that we went to the open weekend. That was what the last 2 were, which was really good fun. We had a really lovely time.
We did.
We also had a virtual one a little while ago as well, with lots of online Zoom talks and things. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. And from the looks of it, you guys did too. More feedback we've had, and people have been loving all of our Yarnadelic specials and our top specials. They've been going really well. So hopefully you're all having a lovely time crafting with them, same as we did.
Yes, yeah, can't wait to see what everybody's making with them as well. Yeah. It's always lovely to see.
Yes. So if you are hoping to see any of the talks that happened in the in-person or the virtual open weekend, because you missed them or because you were there and you want to see them again, they are going up on the YouTube. They're just going up sort of slowly because we have to get them edited one at a time. So if you keep an eye on the YouTube, you'll be able to see them over the next few weeks. Yeah. We do mention this in our newsletter,
as well.
You can also subscribe to the channel to make sure that you definitely see them all. Yeah. But those have been really good fun.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
And so we're going to talk to you about Annual 4.
Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
And all the lovely patterns that we have for this one. This one is garden themed.
Yes.
Which is really nice. So we've got a lot of nice floral and sort of, I say rustic, but all of our colours are rustic.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
We're sort of very much trying to get flower colours into this one. Yeah. But also just gardening. So, digging in your garden proper.
Digging, and sitting comfortably, maybe having a picnic and looking ethereal and...
If you see the photo shoot photos that are in the annual, it's a good mixture of people just lounging and having a lovely time and other people going, nope, I'm actually going to plant something.
Yeah, it's a good mixture. So.
But yes, if you want to see any of the patterns that we're going to talk about today in a bit more detail, we have also put all of these patterns up on our newly relaunched blog on the website, so you can get all of the detail. Look at all the proper professional beautiful photos being lovely modelled by Sonja, Sophie and Laura, and you can also get all the details on the patterns ready for when they come out shortly. So I think maybe we'll have a look at those patterns now.
Definitely. Okay, hope you join us.
Woohoo! Here's the first one. This is called Walled Garden Vest, and it's designed by our very own Sonja. And we've got 3 different versions that we took to the photo shoot, so you can see it in different options. So if I just point out on this middle one, you can see it's sort of like a patchwork, and you add bits on and you go around and then you make this beautiful shape. So this one is done in Dashper-Hughes worsted. It's got some of the new colours in it, very exciting. This one, which I wore for the photo shoot, is in our new upcoming Appledore Aran, which is really exciting. It's another thing we've not yet really told anyone about. And you can see this one was using lots of different colours, so you really see that sort of block pattern, whereas this one just used a couple of highlight ones to really sort of show it off. And this one that Donna's holding,
this is handspun by
so it's handspun by Sonja using a limited edition top from a couple of years ago. It was called Tarask, if anyone out there has still got it. It was a rich, it's a rich pink with flashes of orange and dark running through it, and that's been used as the whole colour, so the pattern of sort of garter going in different directions is a bit more subtle in that one, but It's a really cool little top. It was just really nice and comfortable to wear, and you do actually feel like you could wear it when you're gardening.
It's like a log cabin blanket, isn't it? It's that sort of pattern. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Lovely one.
There we go.
So next up, very exciting, cute little beret.
Hard to model a beret, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you have to like
two
poke your
different
head the wrong way.
two different styles of wearing it. These ones it's the shifting seasons because this is the autumn and this is the spring summer.
Ah.
By the lovely Maaike, and yours is in Harvest-Hughes.
Yes.
And
I
this
can't
one
see
is-
it. I don't know.
It's in Harvest-Hughes.
Okay.
This one's in Knit by Numbers.
Oh yeah.
And they just use 4 colours, so it's quite easy, like colour work. It just sort of swaps around which ones are used together. So yeah, and then you can like choose which is like the main colour that you can see the most of and stuff. But
It's
yeah,
really pretty, isn't it? And it's hard to show off in a picture because you look a bit odd, but it just feels really nice to wear. I like it.
I mean, you showed it off beautifully in the
oh,
photos.
thanks.
Yes.
Well, that's because you can't see my face.
Running off into the secret garden in all the
looking
pictures.
through a door. They were like, "Turn away from us." I'm like, "Okay."
We need to see the back of your head.
It's the more interesting bit.
But yes. So yeah, cute little berries. So next up we have this lovely blanket and wrap version.
Yes.
Similar to what we did in last year's annual. If there's a blanket, we want to be able to wear it as well. This is the Rambling Rose blanket and wrap by Faye, who always does our lovely crochets.
It does. Beautiful.
It's quite a simple one. It's just a big rectangle, so whichever shape. There's 3 different sizes of blanket, I think, plus the wrap. And then you just go around with the border, and then you've got some lovely surface crochet embroidery going on here. This lovely one here, this is Devonia Sandbar.
Yes, that's the 4-ply.
Yeah.
It's a very lovely neutral colour, this one.
And this is lovely and squishy. This is our Yarnadelic worsted.
Beautiful blue. Women in blue.
And I think the crochet on this one was done in Harvest-Hughes, but it's just Devonia in that one still. Yeah, it's little tiny rose hips. So that's why it's the Rambling Rose.
It's very nice. I really like that. The garden theme is nice. And the next one, which one's this called?
This one is Hops and Meadow
Yeah.
Meadow.
It's so pretty.
by the lovely Jule.
Yes, we've got 3 different versions of this one, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I knitted this sample, which is in our new and exciting Devon Naturals.
Oh, amazing.
So that was, we wanted to showcase the new range. So that's this kind of very stark monochrome version.
It's
very
really
nice.
nice. Which ones is it?
It is Gladys and Reggie.
Yeah, I think it's Reggie.
Yeah, it's Reggie. So
They're not people, they're the names of the colours.
they're the
It's
names
sheep.
of the sheep.
Oh,
They are
sorry.
sheep. It's our little flock. That's what we said. We
And-
have our little flock of sheep.
You've got on our hand spun version.
Yeah.
The lovely Bex of Tiny Fibre Studio has spun this, and then
And then
Sam.
Sam knitted it up.
Yeah.
It's a really amazing colour combination. It's got Pink Moon from Yarnadelic round the outside with this amazing sort of cable and lace sort of scalloped edge. And then the centre panel, which is all slip stitchy thing, is
Yeah.
it?
It's a
This
linen
is-
stitch.
Oh, linen stitch is Pink Moon with Pollen Gold from Devonia, which I wouldn't have thought go together, but it makes a really interesting combination. It's really nice colours.
It's a nice floral one.
Yeah,
It's
really
very
lovely.
pretty.
And again, this is the one I got to wear in the photo shoot. So I'm showing it off.
Very swish.
I know, I feel it's funny now to think that I could put on my CV professional model.
There you go, yes. We'll be seeing you in Vogue.
Oh.
Won't we, Laura?
Maybe Vogue knitting.
Vogue knit. Oh! Very much so. And the final sample we have is the one actually knitted by Jule, wasn't it?
Oh.
And this is in our apple door, DK, and we've got foxwhelp in the border, and the linen stitch is slack girdle.
It's like my girl, it looks so
Foxwhelp.
like all these tiny little pops of colour
So
in there.
pretty, isn't it?
It's really clever.
It's good. We picked colourways that are like, again, the different seasons. So you've got like a nice sort of autumn one.
Yeah.
I've got the middle of winter, and you've got the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
it's just
one.
a really nice sort of. It's very long. It's got a very big wingspan. This thing,
Yeah.
but it's fun, and you knit it. You start with the end of the cable, and you go all the way along, and then you fill in the middle bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Lovely.
very clever construction, isn't it?
Lots of interest in that one, isn't there? Keep going.
Oh yeah.
Keep your interest in your
Not
knitting.
quite one for TV knitting, or is it?
Oh, once
Could
you've
you
got
get
a
used
few
to
in,
it?
you get
Oh,
used to it. Yeah.
That's lovely, this one. Very pretty.
This is the second shawl that we've got. This one is called the Apple Blossom.
Yeah. It's a very cute little thing. Is it all
Really
big thing?
pretty,
You can do it in a
yes.
couple of different sizes.
Sort of a neckerchief size and a shawl size.
Yeah, really nice. Well, I've got sort of the odd one out again. I've got the hand dyed one. This is so. It's is this the one from the colour dyeing tutorial flower thing?
Yes. So there's a tutorial in the annual that shows you
There
how
we
to
go.
do flower bundle dyeing, which is what Alice from Wool Matters specialises in, and this is one of her colourways. So you can see how to do this.
Yeah, you get these little pops of colour all over. Yeah, so it's a really sweet little neckerchief.
Yes, and I've got the other version of the neckerchief, which is in apple door lace in Quench. And yeah, you can just see, it's not the easiest thing to see, but it's got sort of a little tiny pattern in the triangle bit, and then this little tiny border that's just got a little bit of lace on it, and then the little points. It's sort of done to look a little bit like embroidery on glaze.
Oh, yeah.
Also, yeah, like sort of blossomy things.
It's quite delicate, isn't
It's
it?
very delicate.
Yeah, you can see the border a little bit more clearly. This is a 3-colour version in our Knit by Numbers 4-ply, and this was knitted. Sonja made this, didn't she?
Yeah, Sonja made that
Sonja knitted this one, and it's in the olive gradient. So the details of each colour, which number they are, will be in the pattern details,
Yeah.
of course. So,
Yeah, so it comes in the 2 different sizes, the bigger one and the smaller one, and we've done it in, these are both in the Knit by Numbers. This is Knit by Numbers that she's dyed on,
Oh,
and then
okay.
this one's in the lace, so there's also a big version you can make in the lace if you want a big lacy one too.
Yeah,
it's
really
lovely,
pretty.
isn't it? Yeah,
It's
so
very
this is
cute.
quite. Yeah, it's a big size. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Very
It always just
pretty.
looks lovely when it's been blocked, doesn't it?
Mm.
And you can see all these little.
This one's tiny.
Ah, little
It's
baby
so
one.
delicate in the lace, though, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I love how the colours come and go, especially in Quench. It's the best one to show it off on, really.
Yes, and it just uses one skein, I think, this as well.
No
so,
way!
it's quite
Win!
It's a
good.
nice one.
It's a nice, quick, easy.
Lovely little one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this next one is an exclusive chat with the designer. Please welcome Donna Essery.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Now, Donna, you've designed these Peapod socks for us for Annual 4 on the lovely garden theme. What can you tell us about your design?
Right, we've got a little cable coming down the outside of each sock. Each sock has a cable panel. You can adjust how many little cable pods you have down the side. We've got 3 different versions here.
Yeah.
This one is in our Devonia in Sugar Snap, which is where the original idea came for the Peapods. So
you've got these little bobbles,
little bobbles,
peas.
Yes, pea bobbles
within their cable. It's really cute, and I knitted this one. And I found actually it was quite easy to memorise that little cable as well. So once I was going, I just went keep going, and it always with cables and things, I'm just like one more row.
Yeah, so, you just want to get it finished, don't you?
Yeah. What's the next one?
The next one we have, this was in handspun, spun by Bex. It's our golden knob in Appledore tops.
Yeah.
So that's really pretty.
Yeah, it gets a nice greeny colour, very suitable for those peas.
Yes, nice pea. And then this version is in our Exmoor sock, and this is Bibblebug.
Yeah.
So it's like a dried Peapod, this one.
Yeah, we could have done it in Aggie or Odmadod, couldn't we?
Oh, it'd be fun in Odmadod.
Yeah.
I love Odmadod, it's my favourite.
Hopefully someone will knit it and
hopefully.
come up to us and be like, I made this sock!
Yeah. Odmadod Peapod.
And then you can see this one's a bit shorter because it's just got the 2 Peapods, so you can have a different length on your leg depending how many peas you want in your garden.
All the peas. And very excitingly, our next pattern dissed by Marie Wallin.
I know, it's very exciting. This one's called Perennial Blooms, and hopefully you can see it sort of creates all these little flowers running across it. So the idea is it's like a flower border in your garden. It's so clever. She's so clever with her colour placement.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Matching the colours, isn't she? So this is a cowl. I don't think we said that.
No, I don't think so. No.
We're not wearing them because we're boiling hot. This is the hottest day of the year so far. And you can do it in like a sort of normal cowl size. And this mega long one. So you can drape it around you a couple of times or just wear it loose.
And then we've just got a nice little short one that's really pretty.
Yeah.
I love the colours in this one.
Yeah, so that one's Dashper-Hughes, right?
Yes.
And just in how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours, I think. So it just gives you a different effect. Whereas this is in Marie's range, isn't it? Her British Breeds range.
Yeah.
So she's used almost every colour, I think, in her British beads that we spin for her. And I think it's just magical how she puts these colours together, and a lovely effect when you sort of defocus your eyes and refocus, that you see the pattern coming and going.
Out, that'd be nice. Yeah.
And this is in lots of Dashper-Hughes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it is.
So again, it's using lots and lots of colours through the whole pattern, so you can really choose how many colours you put into it, or lots of colours, or 3 colours.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
So last but not least, not strictly a pattern, but we've got these really cute little embroidery samplers. So it's sort of instructions on how to do the different motifs in the embroidery, so that you can do it on whatever you like. These are done by Lorna Reid, who's Stitch Birdie, and she's done them in our Appledore lace. So we've got 2 little teeny tiny versions, which you won't be able to see because they're very tiny, but they're very cute. And then Laura has got a beautiful one where she's done it onto our little project bag.
So sweet. So our project bag has this sort of little scroll on it. That's our logo, and she's just created all these blooms above it. It's really pretty. When it arrived, we were all like, "Oh my god!"
Put little tiny French knots in the flowers that are in the print.
Yeah,
so it's really cute. So basically, there's instructions in there so that you can recreate this yourself,
or make your own little garden. So it shows you how to do French knots, satin stitch.
Yes, and each of the different types of flowers that she's done here, it shows you exactly how she's done them, so you can recreate those in whatever combo you want. And yeah, so that one's just really fun.
It's really nice use of the colours as well, I think. Like
they look so fun.
To make the petals of the flowers.
Yeah, I really like the sheep's nose in this one. It makes really nice daisies.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
So yeah, we thought you'd just quick sneak peek of those as well. So that was all of the patterns.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed seeing them all. It's been a joy for us around the mill, sort of seeing them develop, when they appear at the mill. It's been really good.
It is. It's always really exciting, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. We had a really nice time on the photo shoot. I'm not in the photo shoot because I'm hiding behind going, doesn't look right, do it different. Oh, this.
Yeah, it's a really lovely time. We went to a place called Ashley Court near Tiverton, and they have a really sort of beautiful garden with some really like beautifully run down little corners and then some perfect flower beds, and we had a couple of lovely days. We had beautiful weather and we got to sort of prance about in the garden showing off these things. Yeah,
chasing the cats.
Oh yes, multiple cats and tortoises.
Yes, so looking for the tortoises.
Yes,
really
in
nice.
some of our outtake shots there's cats being cuddled to our much amusement. And our wonderful photographer Sam just sort of has this amazing eye for going, if you stand there and we reflect some light on you, then it'll all look perfect. And they come through like a few weeks later and you're like, wow. So I really hope you like them in the annual. It should look really good. You have a nice time doing it. Hope you appreciate what it looks like.
We really enjoyed just the whole garden theme as well, that like we all really like plants and gardening, even if some of us tend to kill all our own plants. But we really like it, so lots of people here are really into their gardening, so we liked it as a theme. And like where last year we did our down the allotment yarn, it was sort of like, oh, it's a follow-on, now we can go to gardens and even more things.
It's a little extension of down the allotment, really, wasn't it?
So it's like,
we
nice
like that.
flowers.
Yeah.
So like we really wanted some like sort of pretty and floral colours, but also some nice things. And then we got some more that are like, you'd wear this in the garden when you were getting mucky. So thought it was a good sort of mixture.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. Going out, it's a fun sort of complete change from a day in the mill, isn't it? To go, oh, I'm outdoors all day and
it's the sun.
Yeah.
What is this weird thing in the sky?
Don't see it that often anyway, do we?
No, it was really a lovely thing to do.
Yeah, it's always a joy.
Yeah, so that was all of the patterns. We'll tell you all about all the other fun things, but there's lots of really nice articles, and we said there was a couple of like tutorials for like embroidery and dyeing, so there's lots of other fun things that are in the annual, which we will tell you more about later. So patterns is enough for one, I guess. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a bit more in depth about that, remember that it's on our newly relaunched blog, so you can go to the link and have a look and sort of scroll through all of those beautiful photos that we took, have a look, and then also see all the actual information, so which yarns they were and what sizes they are, etc, etc. So you can get all of that information ready for that, because pre-orders go up on the 16th of August, so you've got a little bit of time to sort of get some ideas before the pre-order goes up. And we also will have kits for everything as well, so there are kits, so if you can't decide on your colours, don't worry, we'll have picked some.
Yes. And excited, we're going to have kits for the embroidery as well, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be really nice. So not just yarn to knit or crochet with, so embroidery
We're
as
doing
well.
teeny balls.
Oh, we're doing teeny skeins.
tiny skeins.
They're so sweet. Yeah, they look really nice.
So there will be kits available for all of it as well. It goes out proper at the beginning of September, so that's when it will just be available everywhere. But yes, pre-orders will go up before that, so you can get in there quick and decide if you want.
Yeah, and am I allowed to say you'll be able to see it in person at Yarndale? We'll be bringing a whole annual display, so if you want to come and like give the shawls a little bit of a fondle and go, oh, it's so lovely, I want it, we can sort you out there as well.
So that's everything for this vlog. I think we will see you again soon, and we'll probably
Yes.
tell you a bit more about the annual and
Yeah.
maybe some other exciting
When
things.
it arrives, and we get really excited when the van full of
Oh,
annuals
definitely. Yeah,
arrives.
it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe we'll just film that for you, just a delivery van pulling up and
Yeah.
us unloading boxes and boxes and boxes, and then someone putting them all in an envelope one at a time.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, that's the fun part, isn't it? Yeah. Don't care about the photos or the patterns. Just see it going in an envelope.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.